D would ride around with baseball cards, and I remember them walking the streets. You know what I mean? A crack shop. It's like
exactly.
Yeah. You had a personal relationship with them.
You knew the guy.
Exactly.
They knew your family.
Exactly.
They knew everybody.
Exactly. So you get entrenched, and it's always good to to have those individuals as members of your community as well. Because as officers know, they're never really off duty, you know what I mean? So it'd be good for them to actually live in the communities that they police,
That's a great point, because that was my next question. Do you think the officers should live in the communities? Do you think they should be residents in the community? And my initial thoughts are yes. I think we need to have officers like back in the day, which you just mentioned, that are part of the community. And I think we gotten away from that a little bit, but who knows? We I would like to see, if you don't live in the community, you got to be somewhat invested in the community and the people.
Yes.
If not, man, you start treating the people, you just start treating them like, it's just a number, or it's just a person or it's just a criminal, so to speak. People make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes.
Yeah, correct. So, it's just, once again, I think once you implement that community policing aspect, a lot of the issues that we're faced with, would diminish. No one can totally eliminate any one type of behavior, but you can definitely utilize techniques and skills and training to curtail the behavior.
Man, let's go to the phone lines. Caller, you on there? What's going on?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
How are y'all doing?
We're doing pretty good. How about you?
All right.
I'm good.
That's awesome. Awesome.
What time do y'all start?
You on the air now, girl. And I'm speaking with,
oh, wow.
I hadn't got to that topic yet, but I'm letting you know I'm speaking with the mayor of Pahokee, Florida.
Yes, caller, how are you doing this evening?
Yeah.
I'm fine. How are y'all doing?
We're doing pretty good, man. Where you calling from?
Gainesville, Georgia.
Gainesville, Georgia. Okay. Well, I don't know if you have a question for the mayor right now, but we like I said, we're talking to the mayor of Pahokee, Florida. He is up for re-election right now, and hoping to get that seat back. Well, he will get it back.
Well, good luck.
All right, thank you very much, caller.
All right, well, call us back when we get to the topic, okay? Another topic, okay?
And that's at 10 o'clock, right?
10 o'clock, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, local callers, man, y'all hit us up, 561-288-9131. I'm on with Mr. Mayor Colin Waltz. We're talking about his re-election and his platform, so to speak. You guys can call us up if you want to talk to the mayor. Hit him up. Hey, let me just say this before we go into another break. I read on Facebook, and I see a lot of stuff on Facebook where people have so much to say about the mayor running, even his current position. And it's just me talking now, not the mayor. So y'all can bite my head off. You know what I mean? But I have him right now on the show right now for you guys to kind of talk with him, kind of give him some insight. He can give you some insight. Hey, like I said, he's one of the most transparent people I know that I've seen in our city government for a long, long time. But yet on Facebook, I see a lot of people have an issue with some of the things that are going on in Pahokee, some of the things that they think may need to be done differently, so forth, so on. This is your opportunity to call the mayor. He's right here in the studio right now. Drop a dime. Tell us what you said. Let us know what you're talking about. Let's go back to the phone lines one more time. Caller, what's going on? How you doing, caller? You're listening to the radio. You're listening to me right now. Turn on your radio and let us have it. They listening to the radio.
Yeah, they have to turn the radio down.
Yeah, I'm gonna make that. I hadn't made that announcement in a long time.
Yes.
But I will. Call you now.
Hello, Mike.
Yeah, what's going on?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Turn your radio down, brother.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. What's going on?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you well, man. I think what you. Yeah, we can hear you well. I think you got your radio on, caller.
Yeah, we hear you perfectly well on this end.
Hello?
Can you hear us? Hello?
Yeah, let me turn this radio down. I'm sorry. Hello, Mike.
Yeah, what's going on?
I can't hear you though.
You can't hear us at all?
I don't know what's wrong, man. How you doing?
We good, man. We can hear you fine, man. We can hear you well.
Let me try to get the volume turned up on this. Oh, okay, my volume is turned all the way down. I'm good now. I can hear you. How you doing, man?
All
We
right.
good, man. How about you?
All right, how you doing, Colin?
Hey, I'm doing good. I'm picking up on the voice. This sounds like Mr. Mark J.
It's the one and only.
Yes, sir.
I wish I could be split in half, being Palm Beach and Pahokee at the same time.
Yeah, you can do it. You know, all you gotta do is do your Jesus walk, you know? Yeah,
Hey, man, I hear you, man. Hey, quick question, straight to the point, man. That's theater, right?
Prince Theater.
Is money got to be invested into that?
Yes, sir. We're looking into it as part of our priorities list that we took to Tallahassee. You know, our legislative priorities is on
Yeah.
that. You know, so we are working hard to secure funding for that. It's definitely
Okay.
on every. You know, what I'm sharing with everyone, Mark, is the renderings that everyone's seen. You know, from the Progress Pahokee, what we did. Then I tell you, staff did an excellent job. The Mosaic Group, you know, everyone, UX Sugar, FPNL, you know. MBI, you know, everybody did a great job to pull off a successful event. We had, we worked with a lot of our different vendors, you know, a lot of our different vested interest people that live in Pahokee and also outside of Pahokee. You know, those renderings were not something that came off the top of my head or the city manager's head. You know, these were a lot of people that has a vested interest in Pahokee, you know, that came up with these renderings, you know. So now we're going to go through the process now of securing funding. You know, it's a work in progress. You know, we have certain people that are willing to come to the table. You know, we have landowners that are willing to work with us. You know, we have local businesses that are willing to work with us. You know, so we have our state working with us. You know, we're getting ready to go to Washington D.C. You know, and start work up there as well. You know, one of the main things that was mentioned in the Progress Pahokee was that we have a permit, you know, to work up on the dike, you know, to actually do work up there, you know, so we can start doing development. You know, that was a lot of work. It took a lot of moving parts to secure that permit. You know, as you know, you work in code enforcement. You know, yes, sir. The Army Corps of Engineers does not give permits like that. You know, so thank you to our congressman. You know, working hard up in Washington D.C. You know, thank you to our county officials, our state officials. You know, and our local elected officials. You know, we're all working hard in unison. You know. Once you start doing the work, you know, and start building relationships, you know, and building a way to secure things, you know, it's joyful. I'm telling you. That's all I can say, Mark. You know, there's a lot going on, brother. You know, there's a lot going on, and what I can do is encourage native Pahokians around the world. You know, you're right there in Riviera Beach. You know, I see what you're doing there in Riviera Beach. Just imagine if we were doing that on the streets of Pahokee. You know, yes, sir. You're an inspiration. You know, hopefully someone feels that inspiration and pick the vibe up and, you know, move it forward in Pahokee. You know what I mean? Those are the type. It's going to take people. You know, it doesn't take a mayor and some commissioners, you know, that are making the decisions and things like that about the government functions. You know, that does not mean the people cannot do what they need to do in order to strive and succeed and be prosperous. You know, we say that we need to step out on faith and do things on faith. You know, if you are that small business owner, you know, that's operating in the quote-unquote shadows, you know what I mean? It's time to start coming to the table and sitting down and talking with your officials, you know, and hold us accountable to help you to grow. You know, that's the accountability factor that happens. It's a shared responsibility, you know. We need our citizens to be involved, letting us know what exactly it is that they want, so that we will know the marching orders that we need to move forward with, you know. So, you know, it's a simple equation. We just need the people to get involved.
I hear you, man. I appreciate it. I think you're a good representative of Pahokee, man, and And then also appreciate Mike for what he do by spreading the word. And trust me, man, I'm from Pahokee. I'm looking at it. I plan to be opening up a couple businesses in the near future, and I got my hometown. So y'all take care, man.
That's what's up, Mark.
That's what it is.
Hey, Mark, thank you for calling us, brother.
Progress, Pahokee.
Always. All right, what's this, Alpha and Sigma tonight?
Hey, man. Hey, you know, hey, Sigma, hey, you know it's a Sigma over here, Mark. That's all I got to say, man.
I'm going to stay out of all of that, you know.
Yeah,
I'm not involved.
The mayor got nothing to do with this. Hey,
I'll talk, all right?
I can say this before you go, though, Mark. It make you feel good if I said that it's 3 HBCU graduates over here.
Yes, sir. Alabama State, baby.
Okay, okay, I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah. ASU.
All right, Mark. We're going to another caller. Caller, your name. What's going on?
Hey, how you doing? Dwayne Davis calling from Camden.
Dwayne Davis calling from Camden. Hey, what's going on?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing great.
Okay,
sir.
you already know the mayor's in the house. Okay.
Yes. It's Camden.
What's your question, brother?
The last caller,
Uh-huh.
and he brought up the Prince Theater.
Yes, sir.
My brother ran the Prince Theater maybe a dozen years ago or so, and that's how I got familiar with Florida. Through the Prince Theater.
Yeah, through the arts. Pahokee has a lot of rich history, you know. A lot of what we have, you know, the French Theater is like a art deco design building, you know, which is very historical here in South Florida.
Yeah.
You know? And we have a lot of other buildings like that in Pahokee, you know. So as we're going through our redevelopment, you know, we're going to make sure that we preserve, not try, we're going to preserve as much historical value as we can, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
yes, sir.
That's great. I see the high school across the street too, and I've seen the plans they have for stuff on Facebook.
Yes, sir.
I heard it might have been a video or something. I didn't get to see that.
Yes,
But
sir.
I'm happy that things are happening. Doing things are living in the future. I see a lot of people living in the past that were could have been,
Yes.
and types of stupid stuff like that. I also just heard you say that you had permits to do work up on the dike. Is that something recently? That's something new?
Yes, sir. We just secured that permit roughly about 2 months now. It's a 5-month, 5-year. My apologies, a 5-year permit. You know, once again to secure a permit from the Army Corps of Engineers. Is, you know about bureaucracies, and you already know our military is one of the biggest bureaucracies that you can ever deal with, you know.
Yeah.
But we maneuvered through that, you know, with the help of many individuals. You know, a lot of people played a big role in that. You know, Lieutenant Colonel Greco. You know, these are individuals that have a heart for Pahokee. You know, I mean, our Senator Nelson. You know what I mean? These are people that that played a big part in securing that. You know, because they understand the development that has to happen on the marina. You know,
Yeah, it's an unbelievably beautiful place that y'all have tucked away
Correct.
there. Especially me being from the city. And I just see development has to happen in that area. There's no way it could sit there. I just hope that the community is part of it.
Yes, exactly.
Where I'm from up here in New Jersey, man, they had, they got rid of all the, I don't want to say the N words, and they built it up for, middle class whites basically, all on our waterfront. That stuff they doing on our waterfront, I can see it happening there.
Yes, gentrification is real, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Gentrification is real. Everyone knows that, and what we do to make sure that we stay ahead of the curve, as a people, we make sure that we educate ourselves and we get into the know, we stay away from rumors and innuendos, and we come and seek and gain knowledge from, firsthand knowledge, the old saying, if you pass a secret around the room, by the time it gets back to you, who knows what that secret would be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's always good to come and get knowledge for yourself, so what I see my role as is to encourage citizens of Pahokee to come, get involved, see what's happening around you, and prepare yourselves if you're not prepared. You know, if you know that you have a liking to work with wood, become a certified